I picked up my iPod the other day, pressed the home button. What was staring back at me was the Apple logo. I continued to push the home button to no avail. After a while, I went to the internet and looked up how to reboot the iPod. It told me to press this button, that button, 2 buttons at a time, a myriad of buttons. I spent 2 hours pressing each button in sequence. None of it seemed to help. So after 2 hours of this, I went back to the internet and I was advised to use iTunes to restore or update the iPod. I proceeded to hold down the power button and the home button simultaneously as I was instructed, and then I released the power button, and what came into view was instructions to attach the iPod to iTunes, which I did. As soon as I tried to update the iPod, a message came on that said the iPod couldn't be updated, but I could possibly restore it. So I pressed the restore button, and immediately iTunes began to extract software. And I show this on the screen. I put it in large print so you could see it more clearly. After the software was extracted, then it displayed a message that said verifying iPod. That message only flashed on for a second or two, and then the following message appeared: waiting for iPod. And I waited and waited and waited, and nothing happened. So I decided to try again. The same thing happened. Then what I did is rebooted the computer itself and tried again. Once more, waiting for iPod. I scoured the internet to see how to cure this problem. I found nothing. I was just about to despair when for some reason, I decided to look at Task Manager. So I held down the Controlled, Alternate, and Delete key simultaneously and called up Task Manager for my PC. When I scrolled down through the Task Manager, I noticed that under background processes was iPod support. So I decided, and again, I don't know why, I decided to end that task. After doing that, I went back to iTunes and tried once again to restore the iPod. Guess what? It worked perfectly. Now, I don't know why I did this, and I don't know why it worked, but it did work. Now, if you have the same problems that I had, and I spent almost 2 days on this problem, you might like to try this for yourself. That is, go to Task Manager, look for the iPod, or maybe you're working with an iPhone, look for its service background, and then eliminate that background program. Then go back to iTunes, and maybe it'll work perfectly just as it did for me. It's worth a try. Good luck.